Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, distinguished participants. I'm Dr. Denny Anggora Prakoso from the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, together with my colleagues Dr. Farindira Festi from Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta and Dr. Fuad Khadafianto from Universitas Islam Indonesia. Today, I'm pleased to share the outcomes of our community-based health initiative entitled Strengthening Rural Health Knowledge to Prevent Urinary Tract Disease. This program conducted in Padukuan Sidorejo, a rural coastal area in Kulon Progo, Yogyakarta. Let me begin by providing some background on the health issue we aim to address. Urinary tract disease, including urinary tract infection, urinary stones, benign prostatic hyperplasia, and sexually transmitted infection, are among the neglected public health concerns globally. In Indonesia, these conditions are prevalent but frequently underdiagnosed due to limited public awareness and constrained access to primary health care services. In rural communities such as Sidorejo, risk factors are compounded by inadequate sanitation, dehydration, due to farming occupation, and poor health literacy. Local health center data indicate frequent referrals for advanced cases, highlighting a clear need for community-level intervention. In light of the context, we designed our program with several key objectives in mind. Our project sought to achieve three main objectives. The first is to assess baseline knowledge and awareness among community members regarding urinary tract disease prevention. Second, to develop and implement a tailored health education intervention focused on hygiene, hydration, and symptom recognition. And the third, to evaluate the effectiveness of the intervention in shifting community behaviors toward preventive health practices. To accomplish this, we carefully identified the appropriate target groups and defined the geographical and thematic scope of our intervention. Our primary audience consisted of adult and elderly residents of Padukuan Sidorejo, many of whom work as a farmer and fisherman. Secondary stakeholders included local health workers and family members who support community health. The intervention focused specifically on the prevention of the urinary tract condition, addressing environmental and behavioral risk factors such as limited clean water access and persistent dehydration. This targeted, context-specific approach allowed us to respond directly to the needs of the local population. To deliver the program effectively, we applied a participatory and evidence-informed research design. We adopted a community-based participatory model, allowing residents to take an active role in the program. The study employed a pre-post test intervention design, integrating both qualitative and quantitative data collection methods. FGD were conducted to explore community perception and knowledge gaps. We then administered structure and pre and post tests to measure changes in awareness and understanding. The participant attendance, engagement, and feedback were also documented to assess program vitality. Having described the methodology, I will now present the key findings from our intervention. We engaged 31 participants across the neighbor units, the majority being women and farmers. Educational material were delivered through interactive discussion, visuals, and question and answer session. The intervention resulted in a statistically significant improvement in knowledge related to UTIs, with average score increasing from 91.38 to 98.92. Knowledge related to other conditions such as stone and BPH also improved, though not significantly. Importantly, the program fostered high level of enthusiasm, particularly among women, reflecting strong cultural alignment and community ownership. To visual capture this engagement, allow me to show a brief overview of the documentation. In summary, this community-based health education program significantly enhanced local knowledge, especially regarding urinary tract infection. The use of culturally appropriate materials and interactive formats facilitated effective communication. Our results support the notion that the community empowerment through health literacy is not only visible, but essential for early disease prevention, particularly in under-resourced rural settings. We believe this approach may serve as a model for future public health intervention targeting similar population. This part of the program documentation. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.